I know my own situation. I was making great money on Wall Street, and one day it came to the point where I actually quit. One day when I walked in, I was not
Mhm.
planning on quitting, but they had tried me that day, and I decided, you know what, today's the day, and I walked out. And I walked out because I had some personal power from myself, right? I had enough savings. But you know what I realized after saving that money and actually doing the action of actually leaving that job? I realized that my savings was just a temporary solution, right? It allowed me some breathing room where I could say, you know what, I don't have to listen to you. I'm going to walk out. But I knew later on I would eventually have to find another job because my savings was dwindling. There was no money coming in, right? I did get unemployment, things like that, but it wasn't enough to really sustain the lifestyle that I wanted to. So I realized then my savings gave me a buffer, but it was only a temporary solution. So because of that, that emergency plan, I was grateful to have it, but I knew I needed something more because I had to go back. And even though it would be a different job, guess what? It'll be the same nonsense that I have to go through. And I knew that. So I needed something more. And you do need something more than just an emergency savings. Emergency savings is a great place to start. And just savings in general is a great place to start. But your savings is not enough that's going to take you to a place where you can become independent and actually take more ownership over your life over longer term, right? So with that, that's why you have to do more than just say, you know what, I'm saving, I have a retirement, I'm great. No, because guess what? There's a place between where your savings goes down and you can't go into your retirement plan, right? Because you're not old enough to actually access them. So you need to be able to cover that time frame and also keep your freedom if you don't want to go back to work and you don't want to access your retirement plan. You need to have something that could cover that gap and also bring income in at the same time.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I like to call it a paycheck replacement plan, because what you're doing is giving yourself the ability to wait out that storm between your savings and actually tapping into your retirement plan.